Welcome to Choose the Nation Sports. This is your boy Mujere. I'm back with another edition of Chosen Nation Sports. Remember, just an ordinary guy discussing soccer as I know it, giving my own opinion, personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me. That's the beauty of sport. Where to start? A packed weekend we had after an international break. Action was dished out the way we wanted. Where should I start? Should I start from the beginning? Hey, referees, some of the referees nearly one of the men of the matches in matches. The blue side of Manchester embarrassed the rate. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. You know, I'm a big Manchester United fan, but what I saw on Sunday, Ogarnangano Tima TV, or just sleep and just not watch it. That's how embarrassed I was. Let me not start with it because Anga Tomagaya and I might not even be able to finish off the show. Let's start with the first one. The London Derby. Arsenal versus Tottenham. For me, personally, I think Spurs didn't come to the party, and they've been doing this for a few games now. If you look at their performances against the Big Six, especially under Kante, they don't really come to the party. They don't really play as we know them. They've got powerhouses at front, Vanille Song, Vanille Kane, they've got Perisic, Kulusevski, they've got Bentamon in the middle, they've got Hobie, but when they play against the Big Six, I don't know if strategies are one or what, but they tend to sit back, absorb the pressure, maybe counter attack, and it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. But I feel especially against an Arsenal team, okay, fine. Arsenal, they're high flyers, they are number one on the league, but they could have given them a run for their money. You can't play like you're a Manchester United team, whereas you are still trying to find your feet. Players' confidence want to go fast. You're a Tottenham spare. You've got Harry Kane who gives you 20 plus goals every fucking every season. He gives you 20 plus goals. You've got Song. He does the same thing. You've got performers. Kulusevski just got into the team. He is performing as well. He's scoring. He's assisting. You've got Perisic. Why not go out there and play? Why not attack Arsenal? Why let Arsenal badala? Obviously, the first goal from Partey was a thing of a beauty. A brilliant goal from Partey. One shot goal. But I'm just saying this. I felt like Tottenham didn't show up on the day. They just kept absorbing pressure, wanting to go on counter attacks, hitting Arsenal, and for me, that strategy for them didn't work. You can even see, however, let's say match stats. Arsenal had 27 goals compared to 27 shots on target. Not on target, 27 shots compared to 7 years Spurs. Spurs only had 3 on target, which one of them was a penalty and they converted. You can just actually see that who on the day actually came to play. Arsenal really played like a top number one, top of the table a team, and Tottenham just played like a Brentford. They just played like people who were like trying to stay out of relegation. A big team like Tottenham Hotspur with a big manager like Antonio Conte. I love Ante Conte, but I felt that Saturday he didn't come to the party. I don't know if he was afraid of Arsenal, which we wouldn't blame him. Arsenal are flying, but yeah. But anyways, I'd just say congratulations to Mikel Arteta. Whatever he's doing at Arsenal is really working. And it took time. It was not just a thing. It's a one-hit wonder. Push of a button and everything just comes into our life. But it took time. It took Arteta getting rid of old root. It took Arteta getting rid of players he didn't want to play anymore for the team. Even though the fans sometimes, obviously, they were on his back because he was selling top players for Arsenal. But he knew what he wanted. He knew how he wanted to play, and you can see the result of the team. Kacheko, they're sitting pretty on top of the log. Only one loss since the start of the season, and they're playing like a team on fire. They're playing like a team that are ready to fight for the title. They're playing like a team that is got high in confidence, high spirits, united. But and this is what Arsenal players, not players, fans, every day they fight about. They are one injury away from going downhill. And I'm like, you guys, every season you always say Leshota Mutumwan. I was just speaking today with one of my friends, and he said if they lose Party and they go to City, they're gonna get hammered. So they don't believe that City will hammer them even if they've got Party. But if they lose Party, they're gonna get hammered. But you can see that Manchester City side, I'm not saying one, so we'll finish off with the PSL. The Manchester derby, Manchester United versus Manchester City. Manchester City outclassed Manchester United. And I'm one of those who would say Manchester City were not even on their third gear. Manchester City did not even sweat game 6-3 is the scoreline. If you didn't watch the match, you would say, oh, at least 6-3. How Manchester United maybe 8-8. I next. There was no fight there. Manchester City was like, we're playing Champions League midweek, so why should we Why should rate up easy? They step back. Second half they didn't play. Manchester City didn't play. Even though they scored 3 more goals or 2 more goals, but Manchester City was just they were on cruise control second half. They were on cruise control because the game was already won first half. Let's speak about it. First half. To show you that Manchester City Bastopilo Dallas second half. This is their stats. First half. Let me just get it. Why this laptop is okay, there. First half, Manchester City had 15 shots, 7 on target. Manchester United had 3 shots and 2 on target. Look at the ball position, 61 compared to 39 of Manchester United. You tell me. I think for me, Tuchel on the day got it wrong. I love Tuchel, don't get me wrong, but he got it wrong for me. Fine, he went with the starting lineup, which I discussed previously in the last episode when we were doing the preview. He would want to play a team that has been winning for those 4 games. He would want to regain all the players there because of confidence. He's building the confidence in the team. He's trying to rebuild the team. But then again, now you go into Etihad, 20 minutes, you 2-0 down. I'll change Giselo. And you can see your players are walking in the field and you're not doing anything. As a manager, you need to have the balls. As a manager, you need to make those changes. You need to take those decisions. Eriksen, McTominay, Bruno, on the day they were not there. It's like they were on vacation during a soccer match. On vacation. The middle field was dead. The Brennan ball from his own half and go straight into our own half without anyone without anyone giving him pressure, without anyone stopping him. And the quality of the Brenner, we know the quality of the Brenner. Wamotwela, you give him so much space to maneuver. He's gonna hurt you. And he did. Haaland got a hat-trick. Foden got a hat-trick. Come on, guys. I think this is the first derby in years that we even saw 1 hat-trick. Now, this one we saw 2 hat-tricks from Manchester City. 2 hat-tricks. People are blaming Ten Hag as well. Why didn't he play Ronaldo? He says he didn't play him because of the respect that he has for Ronaldo, the reputation that Ronaldo has. Imagine bringing Ronaldo on, we're losing 4-0. Yeah, Ronaldo is an athlete. Ronaldo is a superstar, but you're expecting too much from him when you're putting him in 4-0 down. What is he supposed to do? But for me, I felt that Ten Hag, 20th minute, should have made the changes. He should have McTominay out, Bruno out, Eriksen out, put in Casemiro, put in Fred. Fred Fred Ibla ka second half, he made a whole lot of difference. Fred Casemiro, they made a huge difference. He should have done that in the first half, 20 minutes. I don't understand why every time coaches, they wait for the second half to make changes. If something is not working for you, you make a substitute. You make a decision. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in the second half. It has to, if it's not working, you can see we are trying to, maybe he was trying to do the counter-attacking football again against this Manchester City. But the problem is, his midfield was dead. He gave Bernardo Silva, they gave De Bruyne, Gundogan, and lots of room in the middle of the park to control the game. You will never hit them on counter-attack because you can't get hold of the ball because they're free roll. They're just moving around like training. It's a training session for Manchester City. For me, it was like a training session for Manchester City. At the end of the day, people were fighting to score. Who was going to get the hat-trick first, Haaland or Foden? Grealish has been very poor this season for Manchester. It's not even this season. Since they bought Grealish, he's been very poor for Manchester City. But come Manchester United game, he was brilliant. Because of what? Because of Manchester United allowed Manchester City to play. They allow. We know how Manchester City plays. We know Pep Guardiola's team will dominate you. But don't give them the free roll. It's like, someone who bet a boxing match like Pretty Ugly did the other day. You don't even do anything. You don't block. You don't want two nyana. Next. Onobula. Free for all. Entire once. That was embarrassing to watch as a Manchester United supporter. That was very embarrassing to watch as a loyal Man United fan. I've been saying this for ages now. Two of the biggest institutions in the world are crumbling down because of bad management. The Glazers out for Manchester United. The owners have really done Manchester United bad. Manchester United is rotting now because of bad management. Bad decisions. This is the result. And it will take a lot for Manchester United to become one of the biggest teams in the world. It needs a rebuilding. And if Ten Hag is really the right manager to do that, then they must give him time. And they must let him make his own decisions. If he wants to get rid of players, he must get rid of players. I was just speaking about Arteta now. They're giving him time and they gave him the role, they gave him the freedom to get rid of old wood and bring in new blood. Players that he knows will listen to him. Players he knows that will play the way he wants them to play. Not players that are there because of a team wants to sell shares. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Let's come back home. MTN8, Wafa. The big one on Saturday, Orlando Pirates versus Manchester. Hey, you see, I'm always thinking about this Manchester United team. That's how poor they are. That's how embarrassing they are. You want a little nightmares. 6-3. Yes. Anyways, Wafa Orlando Pirates versus Mamelodi Sundowns. Come on, Orlando Stadium, a full pack Orlando Stadium. For me, there's two players that stood up for me from Orlando Pirates. Sileng, he was good in the first half. Man of the match. Jojo. Debut gave me a high, but you could swear that he's been playing with the Orlando Pirates for a while now. It was his first game, and he was bossing the midfield. I think Andy Lejale on the day, and we know how good Andy Lejale is. We know how good Andy Lejale is. But on the day, Ndlondlo gave him a run for his money. He ended up being substituted because they saw Ndlondlo was having him for breakfast or lunch. Or what is it? Yeah, or lunch. Like, and Fanola, like from Marumo Gallants, he played like he's been playing for Orlando Pirates for years. Hence, he won the man of the match. But I felt the Sundowns, they didn't come to play. I don't know why they like doing this, like sitting back. I don't know why Tamiso Kutumela played ahead of Serino. I don't understand. I don't understand what happened to Mbule. I don't know what happened to him. Terence Mashiu, he was not there. And you could see Mudau was poor, man. He made the right runs, but the final ball, like 3-4 chances that he got, Opale took a cross, a nice cross with a lethal striker like Peter Shalule in the box. You need to supply him with the balls, man. You can't just lose balls. You can't just waste balls. And 0-0 draw at the end, which was not a true reflection of the match. I felt like Pirates could have scored 1, 2, 3, 4, even 4 goals. Obviously, Mamelodi Sundowns will always have their own chances as well. They didn't bury them as well. And Kamonaka Sokonaf, Balogala Serino, Balogala Allen there, and they started to attack. Zwane is Zwane. He tried to do whatever he could, but unfortunately, it's a team sport at the end of the day. You can't always do things on your own. You need your team. And I don't know the mentality here, the managers of Mamelodi Sundowns, but maybe they were looking at the second leg, which is a home team, but really playing home away from home, Kopolokwane. And it's an nil. It's advantage Mamelodi Sundowns or advantage Pirates. You will never know. But we'll see what happens 3 weeks' time. Kopolokwane, they play again, the second leg of the MTN8. We'll see who progresses to the final to meet either Kaizer Chiefs or Amazulu. That is the big one where the referee won the match of the match. Victor Gomes kept referee, FIFA referee, dishing out red cards like he was dishing out. Yeah. Victor Gomes! 3 yellow cards. One. And the other one, the other one was for someone on the bench. Hey! Controversy at the FNB Stadium. yeah. Guys, I don't know. Kaizer Chiefs supporters. Now I don't know what to say anymore, guys. Like, I really don't know what to say about Kaizer Chiefs. That's how, I wouldn't say tired, but that's how I feel at the moment, Hore. What can you say about Kaizer Chiefs? We were very excited at the start of the season, buying quality. At least for now, we bought quality because we've really been buying buy one get one free agents. But at this time, we bought quality. We thought things would change. I said this last week, Ore. I still don't understand what is Coach Athazone's play. Is he a defensive coach? Is he a counter-attacking coach? Is he a tiki-taka coach? Is he an aeroplane coach? I still don't understand how he plays. Duplass, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but same chance as he got Bafana, he missed again. Not even one-on-one, in an open net. That's like an open net, sidestepping the ball into the net. He missed a couple of chances. I think maybe he's also low on confidence. Maybe they should give him more game time, give him more chances. Maybe he would score. Maybe, I don't know. Caleb, he looks like a finished striker. He looks good. He makes the right runs. I think he also needs goals. He's got 2 at the moment. I think he needs to score more. He needs to gain that confidence. And I saw there's a couple of crosses were coming into the box, which some of them he missed. But you can see there's potential. Next up was someone to the Chiefs bought a striker number 9, a target man. But if you look at the game, they don't cross that much. I don't understand why. Why would you then have a striker that wants to feed on crosses, but you don't play the crosses in? But we don't know. We'll see. Maybe Coach Arthur is trying something new. Maybe because I can see Dolly Tomaloko benching Maramfanola but I can step some code in Jabulo Blom. Just please. The management of Kaizer Chiefs, if you're listening to this, please give that guy a new contract. As of believe. Don't make the same mistake that we make almost every season, letting go of one of our best top talents because of a disagreement, a contract. Give him what he deserves. He's still young. You can see the potential. We don't even have to say it's a potential. You could see what he does now at the moment. He's playing like a superstar. Mofen contract. How? Renew the contract. The boy is a superstar. Guys, come on. Don't make the same mistake as we make. George Manuleka, we lost the league because we let George Maluleka sign a pre-contract with Mamelodi Sundowns. I will keep on saying that. We lost the league because of George Maluleka. Say what you want to say, that a team, I know I learned like a footballer, know the team is not a one-man player, it's a team sport, but we lost the league because of George Maluleka. And it's not him, it's bad management from Kaizer Chiefs. I was speaking now, or Manchester United is falling, Manchester United is rotting because of bad management. Kaizer Chiefs is the same. Bad decisions, bad management is why we are here 8 years without a trophy at Kaizer Chiefs. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable, especially for a big team like Kaizer Chiefs. It's unacceptable. Make the right decisions. Remember, Leona, this thing, your drag contract, it will hire the moral of the player. And when the player is not feeling positive, it kills the moral of the dressing room as well. And then you will see the results on the pitch. Because what you do with the one player, you can also do for the others. That's how they feel. And remember, the player it's bad. It's bad. Sundowns, Manchester City fans, and say that, but these two teams bought their success, and it played and it worked out for them. It worked out for them. If a player wants 610,000 per week, the player will play out his heart and soul. Because remember, you need to put bread on the table. Loyalty will never put bread on the table. Give the players what they deserve. They will work for you. They will work for your team. Anyways, before it's off topic, Champions League, PSL, this midweek, Orlando Pirates is playing against Sikikuni. We'll see. The problem I have with Pirates is they're not consistent, but they're the team to beat. As I said previously, Orlando Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns, they are the two teams to beat this season. I hope they prove me wrong. Or I hope they prove me right, because with Pirates you can never know. Pirates die. So Champions League games, Ajax versus Napoli, Liverpool they're playing against Rangers, Bayern they're playing against Victoria Pleasance, Inter Milan, Barcelona. Inter Milan, Barcelona, how do you see that one playing out? Barcelona, they started like a house on fire, Bakora the 4, the 5, 3. But I've seen recent results, it's just a 1-0 scoreline and there 0-0 draw. Will they be able to beat this Inter Milan? Inter Milan also still trying to find their feet. Go Serie A as well. Lukaku Mulonu again. They're trying to see how they can fit him in. Barcelona, for me, Barcelona next after someone. If Xavi is not careful, those players now, you wouldn't know who to play, especially if they are all fit. Because on there, they individually they're the best. But as a team, can they play as a team? And the other thing is, Busquets, I think, is coming to an end of the season, or his end of his playing career mode. He needs to now replace, who is the best candidate to play Sergio Busquets. He's one of the best CDMs we've ever seen in our lifetime. Sergio Busquets. Sergio Busquets is like Ronaldo and Messi. You'll never see anyone like them. Maybe you would have someone maybe better than him, but you'll never see someone like him. So Busquets, he's almost there. Who can replace him from to Barcelona? Next one of my friends that maybe Kimmich from Bayern Munich can replace him. He's, for me, the best CDM now in the moment, who can pass the ball, who can destroy, and he can fit into that Barcelona play for me. Simple, straight swap, because they can't go for Casemiro. Casemiro is old, number 1. Number 2, he's already played for Madrid. I don't think he will play for Barcelona. So yeah, Barcelona Inter Milan is a very interesting one there. I foresee Barcelona winning, not because of the scoreline and whatnot, but I see them winning because of Lewandowski. Number 1 is a lethal striker. They've got Ansu Fati, Dembele on form. For me, Barcelona should win this game. Inter Milan, I don't see them winning that game. I saw what one or they've really gelled, or like their own, but I think they're on a good run as well in the Serie A. I might be wrong, but for me, I'm giving the game to Barcelona, obviously. Liverpool playing against Rangers, for people who are gambling, who are placing bets, I think we would all agree with Liverpool now. Get him alone, like we run away from it because you never know what to expect from it. I was speaking to a very big Liverpool fan, Kandentanga. Vatkanan, you know him, our friend of the show, Basil Kande. What's happening? What's happening with the team? With the Halan? And he's like, they are short. They shot someone. And Ochabo Wulela Nate over there, but shot a man. He's like, we shot someone who's hardworking because you can see Trent defensively know his worst. You can see like Bakono Mufeta Tamai and then Utolaba Mafeta. That's how bad he is. But going forward, he's one of the best. But defending, it's a problem. And now he plays with, I think he plays with Salah, and Salah doesn't track back, doesn't help him. One of the midfielders is supposed to also to track back and help him, but they don't doing that this moment. That's why now you see Van Dijk being exposed at the back. But I think if Konate comes back, I think there will be like a stability at the back. At least he will cover for not only Van Dijk, but Konate will also cover for Trent on the right. Or maybe Klopp must make a decision. Answer Trent, Robertson on the other side and Tsimikas on the other side. He plays with two left-footed fullbacks. Why not? Why not try it? Because Trent no cost at the moment. Look at all the goals that they concede. The goals that they conceded against Brighton. The goals that they conceded against Napoli. You could see Trent no cost. But we never know. We're not Klopp. We don't know what will happen. Let's see another one. Club Brugge versus Atletico Madrid. I would give it straight to Atletico Madrid, but Club Brugge Belgium is doing well, and they could be a surprise. They could take a surprise win from Atletico Madrid because we know Diogo Simeone's side is not really a possession football. They just score, they defend. So if Club Brugge are first, it's gonna be a mission for Atletico Madrid to come back for me. And when they're trying to go and score, that's when they open at the back, and then Club Brugge will be able to take advantage as well and score. So yeah, we'll see that how it pans out. Wednesday games as well. They are there, but yeah, I'll analyze all the results on Thursday, hopefully Thursday or Friday of the Champions League. But now I was just doing a round of what really happened during the weekend. The London Derby, the Manchester City win. It's no longer the Manchester Derby. I don't feel the red side is now putting their hand up to say that we are in competition with you. I think now, as a Manchester United supporter, it's very hard for me, and I'm not going to accept it. But the reality is, we are far, far away from Manchester City. We are far, far away from them. It will take a lot from us to catch up with them. As I said, bad management. We need to sell some players. We need to get in players, and obviously, it will take time. It's not gonna happen overnight. It will take time. We need patience, and I believe Van Gaal is the right manager to rebuild this team of us to make it big again. But we'll see what happens, and leads us out as always. We need them out of our team. I think if we get new owners, Old Trafford, revamp Carring Road, and buy new players, and let's get this team united. Let's get this team to where it's supposed to be. Manchester United, the theatre of dreams that is Old Trafford. See you again next time.